Hello, brothers and sisters of Light and Dark. Welcome to my page. My page about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, 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 very important. And not important to liberals, to libertards, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listener's discretion is advised. Listener's discretion is advised. Say hello.
Hi.
Okay. But of course, since I'm the one and only Emerald Peller King, as crazy, as cringy as I am, it can be to a lot of beta trolls out there, listen to my advice. I am a Gen Xer. I do things in a weird and unorthodox way. I do things that no one has ever thought about, okay? I'm the one who started the Kevin Samuels and also started the Passport Boys way back in 2012. And I kept pushing the agenda of how you guys can protect yourself at all costs. I am one of the Indigo children, also an INFJ from the Myers-Briggs. Yes, I'm one of those guys. Indigo children as well. But I'm also a schizologist, okay? And now I told you before, if you don't know something and you need to ask a question, you become wise. This message is to all of you people who consider yourself red pillars, which I don't really condone too much, and also you MGTOWers. I believe men should be guarding their own wallet. It should be men guarding their own wallet rather than men going their own way, because men has always been going their own way. But other than that, I'm going to tell you, I make videos, what I do, and I know most of you guys can't do what I do, okay? I know most of you guys want to be an alpha so bad, but it's very hard to do if you haven't had the training, okay? You haven't been taught whatever, by no pimps or no Italians in the 80s like I have. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. I know what I'm talking about. And the elite who do follow me understand my logic, okay? But anyway, I digress here. This message is to all of you guys who consider yourself MGTOW or Red Pill. Don't bring them back. I'm going to repeat this. Also, in the meantime, I'm working on paternity fraud. This is just to protect you guys, I'm thinking about all your guys' mental health. I'm not really thinking too much of women's mental health because most of the time they're too narcissistic to listen to me anyway, okay? I don't really care about that. I only care about those who can to listen to me, and that should be important to you as well, right? People who listen to you, you have an education, you have knowledge, okay? You don't want to listen, just let them go about their own means of destruction, okay? Do their own trial and error. Do not bring women back from these foreign countries. All right, that's the main message, because I already told you I lost my virginity when I was 38, okay, to a virgin wife, which is a rare thing, okay. She was 26, I was 38. I had like a crazy ass past in my past, okay, which I was a fetish gigolo, escorter, but I don't get involved in sex. I do participation acts, okay, but I get paid for my services. You guys can't get paid, so you become arrogant, you listen to Andrew Tates and all that. That's on you. You can listen to the Beta Alpha all you want. I am not one of those guys. But anyway, I'm telling you this to warn you guys, is that when you bring women back, okay, I didn't know that my ex-wife would make up all these little stories about me, which are not true. Because I'm a therapist, right? The more astute you become, the more lonely you will become. Stop talking, guys. Okay. Say hello anyway. Hello. Yeah. So other than that, I'm a father, so you should listen to fatherly advice from a father, okay, right? I'm the one who reads the psychoanalysis and then psychology, okay? Though sometimes I may sound incoherent sometimes. But when I brought my ex-wife back here from Ethiopia, I really thought that she would be loyal and faithful. She was loyal and faithful when we was in Ethiopia. But obviously, when women are taken out of their element, they become curious. You can give them everything they want. They become privileged because of you. A door started to open up because of you, okay? Because they're not going to acknowledge that you did all these things. Women are not capable of compliments. Women are not capable of love by 80 to 90%. This is a fact, okay? Statistics will show this all across the board. So, long story short, when you bring them back, you have to keep doing the test. It's called psychoanalysis. When you're in a relationship, you have to do psychoanalysis with children. Women and children are liabilities. This is what pimps told me. So that's a fact, okay? So I'm assuming that not all women and children are liabilities, okay? Because you could be the perfect mate and still she would procrastinate on trying to educate herself, okay? And she don't want to learn anything about you, okay? Whatever. But I didn't really care about too much about the details, okay? I just cared that the only thing I care about is love as a form of respect, right? right? Love should be a form of respect. It's not a sexual attachment or some sort of affinity because you're emotionally gushy tushy, loosey goosey, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Please, guys, do not bring them back, because what's going to happen is that she's going to get bored. Women do get bored. They don't have the training. They have to actually be suffering in order to be content, because they can't. There's no other way out. If there's some way that she can slip up and fuck up her own family, she will fuck it up 90% of the time. I've said this time and time again. Now, I don't know about my daughters. I really didn't want daughters in the first place. I wanted sons, because sons, technically, to me, from my experiences, are easier to raise, because I raised a lot of children in my past. Okay, I know. I'm like a fucking I'm like a Charleston White. I do a lot of things for the community, but I do it on the eccentric type of way. I do it differently, unorthodox. Okay, I use a lot of psychology, and I love education. Okay, all right. So when you bring women back over a few years or less than that, she'll become curious. She won't listen to your words, no matter what you do. That's because she never really cared about you in the first place. I told you this time and time again. Most women don't know how to love, okay? So they are incapable of it. They don't know how to reciprocate that energy that you... See, men compliment more than women, right? So you're going to understand that you're not going to receive that same energy back, okay? Not all women are thoughtful of you and all your doings for her, your help and your benefits and all that. She's not going to acknowledge these things. Most women, I'm saying most women, okay? But other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. I love you all, but I despise the men. When you bring her back, be prepared. That's why you should be a chess player. Most of you guys don't play chess. Okay? Every time I say, do you play chess? I always ask the average guy, do you play chess? They say no. Okay. But if you don't think and have a contingency plan, you are the liability to yourself. You've been warned from the pimp's perspective. The pimps told me what I know. I know most of you guys haven't been taught. I know the basics of the pimpology, number 101. No money, no honey. I know that, okay? I've learned from Brooklyn, okay? But if you don't listen to me, you listen to anybody else you think that's an alpha. You go ahead. You keep doing what you want to do, right? Okay, you go ahead and bring him and see what happens, and you will have a plan. I get child support, and I get alimony, okay? My ex-wife works for me. She pays me through the system. It's not extortion. It was a plan. It's a contingency plan. I told her everything that would happen, and she still fell for the trap. She fell for the trap. She wanted to do things her way. And I said, you can't do things your own way because you made an agreement, a blood oath with me. I'm a wizard, Harry. Okay, I'm a warlock, Harry. I don't socialize. I'm antisocial. Okay, I tried to keep in touch with her family, but the spirit said no. The Holy Spirit told me it's time to leave her country, and I said no, and I tried. I tried to lose my passport. It didn't work, but that's another story for another day. But she's still alive. I didn't eat her body like Jeffrey Dahmer. She's still alive. But that's all I really want to say, guys. Don't bring them back, please. Don't cause yourself a hassle going through this divorce and all that stuff. And you got to file paperwork. You got to do some more reading and education. Now I'm worried about the future's daughters. My daughter, they're in cyber school. I'm not playing around with that. You already guys, if you're a parent, you cyber school, you homeschool. If you're home most of the time, you should homeschool. You should cyber school. You better get into that shit before it's too late. That's another point of advice for you guys. You gotta homeschool. You can't be having like your bright kids to hang around dumb kids. You can't do that. Okay? They're mix and match. They know about dumb kids, right, Tessa? Yeah. You want to be dumb? No. All right, there you go. Zaza, what about you? Do you think you're dumb?
No.
Look at the camera. She's not dumb. She's a Smash Brothers expert now, okay? She's only like 9 years old. She'll be 10 this year. And I'll be 50 this year. No, 49. I'll be 49 this December 3rd, 1974. Yeah, I'm the year of the tiger. Wow. But anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. I love you all, but I hate the many of you. I love animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals. Because... know thyself more than everything else. I hope you take my advice. Remember your Gen X. Because, guess what I'm going to say? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Peace. I'm taking them to Red Lobster. Peace.